This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now, what you've just heard there is the solo from side 1, track 1 of I think the best album Thin Lizzy ever recorded, Black Rose. The tune is called Do Anything You Want to Do, and it features a chap who you may have spotted I am a bit of a fan of. Regular viewers of this channel will of course note my liking for the work of Gary Moore, and on the other guitar part there you had Scott Gorham. And this is a great solo to learn as a way into learning about sort of twin lead guitar harmony parts. I've done videos on this topic before, but not for a while, so that's why I thought I'd revisit it today. And the thing is, once you know how to do twin lead guitar harmony parts, you also know how to organise harmony vocals. You know, you could do an entire Beach Boys thing, for example, and in theory, you could then go and score a piece for an entire orchestra. It's the same principles, just layering different melodic parts on top of each other and how they relate to each other and what the relationship is between what one instrument is doing and what the other instrument's doing. So here is a brief explanation of how to go about doing that. Okay, then obviously this solo is all about harmony guitars. Basically, that's what makes it sound the way it sounds. So that's what we're going to concentrate on today. We're just going to cover the basics of harmony guitar playing using the first couple of bars of this solo as a way of illustrating it. Here is the guitar 1 part, and you can see it basically uses the notes of E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, G, and then back to E again at the finish. And it sounds like this. Now, to get that harmony guitar tone, that characteristic Thin Lizzy, Allman Brothers, Brian May, even harmony guitar tone, all you've got to do is essentially look at the scale that's being used, and all of these notes here come from the G major scale. And what you then do is you then pair each note in the melody, or the guitar 1 part, with the note a third above it. So basically what happens is you count, for instance, the E note where we begin as note 1, and then you count up to note 3. So that gives you a G note, which whenever the guitar 1 is playing an E note, guitar 2 is playing a G note. That is basically a third harmony. And this is what the guitar 2 part will sound like on its own. And this is what they will sound like together. So there you go. That's how to create harmony guitar parts. If you're in a band with another guitar player, you can work this kind of thing out in advance, as I'm sure is what happened between Gary Moore and Scott Gorham on this particular track. Or if you're recording, you can just work it out and play one guitar part, then overdub the other one, and it works every single time. So there you go. A little bit of an illustration of harmony guitar playing using the Do Anything You Want to Do solo by Thin Lizzy. And there is, of course, a full tab for the solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with the clip of me playing the solo and that little bit that you've just seen there of me explaining all about harmony guitar parts, and a backing track to play along with. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address and the link is in the description. It's only $3 a month and you get all of these extra resources that go along with these little YouTube lessons that I put up. Thank you so much to everybody who helps me keep the lights on around here by supporting me on Patreon or any of the other ways that are all linked in the description. Thank you so much to each and every one of you, and thank you in advance if you're thinking about joining in and doing something like that. That's pretty much it for today, folks. What I need to tell you, don't forget the live stream on Friday. I know it's only Monday, but I just thought I'd mention it. 5 PM UK time on a Friday. We sit and have a beer and a chat, and it's a great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.